course, this is Transport Fever, or welcome back to another Let's Play. We're going to see our oil train that runs between El Paso and what's the other one? Winston-Salem. I can't remember all of a sudden. Picking up another load as he constantly goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And he does a great job. There he goes, headed back off. So what I'm going to do is I need, I thought about trying to run this whole circle thing with the fuel, but it's not going to work. It takes too long. I did not do offline testing, but what I did do is on another map that I'm playing, I tried doing these big long circular routes like that, and it just doesn't work very well because it just takes so long. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring this siding, once these two trains get out of the way, I'm going to extend this passing siding all the way down to here, and then that way we can work on going this direction. And what I want to do is I'm going to buy one train to go out this way and deliver to Westminster and down to New Orleans and then back. Then I'll get another train that can come out and deliver down to St. Paul. Or I may just simply add the track and have the Birmingham one delivered to that and St. Paul. So we'll adjust that. That's probably the better idea. Instead of messing with this, just extend this out down to here and then have the Birmingham train hit these two and have one more train hit these two. And then that way we're hitting everybody. And also what I want to do is grab oil from here and run it in a train over to here. If I do that, it will increase the amount of oil coming down or going to our refinery. Because one, I'm finding when I'm playing on other maps and testing things and starting to figure stuff out, it seems to me that one just isn't enough to keep this thing where it can stay consistent. You need the other coming in. So what I'm going to do is our circle routes are going great. You got circle forward, circle reverse. They're making good money. So everything's going fine as far as the trains are going and passengers are going. Everything's going great. The only thing that's not working all that great is I need to be able to ship more fuel. In order to ship more fuel, I need to get more oil in. So that means putting an oil well, a train line from here to there. One thing I can do would be to run it down here and then maybe come along the coast and curve and get on the passenger line. But what I don't want to do is keep clogging up my passenger lines. I don't want to come this way, but I could go this way. I could curve and go through here and maybe just cross it, it would be far less disruptive if it just crossed it than getting on this line. That is a possibility. I got a vehicle that's getting old. Let's take a look here. Age 36 years, fuel Birmingham. Oh, okay, but I got fuel Winston-Salem. Let me pull up this line here. Fuel Winston-Salem. Alright, so you guys need a replacement. And let's set vehicle. We want the Mac, and we want it to be fuel. Okay, and let's hit yes. And let's let them get replaced real quick. Boom, boom, boom. It should knock those out fairly quickly. We are marching. See, we're making good money. And we're going to take out some loan, obviously, to do this. But in the end, I think it's going to work out good. Basically, we got to replace all these vehicles, right? That's going to eat up a lot of money. The Macs are going to help, though. They're going to help make that go a little bit better. Yep. So that's going to go even faster now. Okay. That should get this guy here done. Yep. And now the next thing it's going to want me to replace is going to be, let's put on here no now. Nope. Thank you. The next thing we're going to need to replace is all those. We'll get to that. So let's get over here, and I think I'm going to just cross the diamond. So that means I need a road. I don't know though, man. I got to be close enough, right? That the catchment area, it's going to be a lot of money to try and put one in there. I need a road that runs along the side here, right? And then I don't know how this is going to work here. Let me think. I don't know that that's going to be. Let's see. No, I don't need Canterbury 320 because, you know. Is that going to catch it? Yeah, that's going to catch it. But how's that going to... That's going to be a fortune, right? No, not really. I'll just go ahead and aim it that way and cut across, right? 500, 500, 500, 500, 600. There was a 400 down in there. Let's go right there. Alright, now let's get some track going here. And we'll just get the track in the very small sections and we'll get it to come down. And like I said, I'm going to cross over. And then that way, I do not want Canterbury, no. Let me go here and how do I get rid of Canterbury? I don't want it. There we go. Okay, so it's gone. Alright. Canterbury, no, I'm not going to do that. Alright, so let's just keep going this way. Then what I want to do is I'm just going to cross here. And then I can go on the other side of that. So let's do that. Let's look at crossing over there. So a little bit of curvature here. It's not too bad so far. And what about right here? We'll stop. And let's get across. Let's make sure this goes right. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and put some signals on here. Let's see. We need a signal on this side. Need a signal on this side. Need a signal on this side. Need a signal on that side. There we go. Alright. So, let me bulldoze this road. You say, why you bulldoze the road? If you bulldoze the road and then put the road back, your track's going to be smooth. If you don't, your track will conform to the road. And you'll have all these bumps. I like smoother tracks, that's why I do it. Okay, so then what I want to do is then just come along, catch the side of this. Is anything even going on this right now? No, we set that up to do the fuel delivery. So now what we can do is just go right alongside of it here and have it curve in here at the last second because that way there our trains are not mixing as much, only mixing when they have to. Okay, and then just have this now curving in there. Boom, and done. And then what we do is we put, let's see, a signal here, a signal here, and a signal there, because you got to stop if you're coming this direction, okay? You got a signal stopping you coming this direction. Obviously, you're going out, you're fine. And then what you want to do is a signal down here, just in case there's two trains and so forth and so on. And then you should be good to go, because this is going to be a single train line, so it's not going to be one of those things where it's just running back and forth. All right, so what I want to do now is, let's see, I don't have a depot over here, do I? Yeah, I do. I have a depot over here. So I want a train. Let's get rid of this for now. That's going to bring oil. So I want to buy a train. Boy, he's looking at the Atlantic. We got to have something that's going to have enough tractive effort. So this is 22, it's 17, and that's 15. So you almost have to go with this Atlantic. The Mikado though has 151, so he's going to be able to pull a lot faster and a lot more, even though he's more expensive. But I think we're going to go ahead and do that. So let's buy him. Yep, there we go. And then we need the coal, right? He's the one that can do coal. Yeah. Or not coal. I don't need coal. I need oil. And he's going to do crude oil. That's all I want him to do. So pull this back up. I need to do 1, 2, 3 million in loan, and let's go. I don't need this. Did I put that on there? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 126 of them at a time. That should be good. Okay, you stay there. Let me slow it down so I'm not paying maintenance on it. And let's create a new line. And we're going to go blue. So we're going to go from here to here. And we are going to call this crude cargo 1. There we go. And now we'll tell this guy, hey, your line is now crude cargo 1. Alright, and away he's going to go. He should have no problem getting out there. Let's double check the line, make sure it's coming in the way we want. Yep, stand on the outside line. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, and then he'll just come in, he'll deliver on this side and go. And he won't be in the way as much as the other guys. So there we go. And that's going to get us even more crude oil here, which means he's going to be able to make even more fuel. Now the next thing we were going to do is we're going to get Birmingham fuel line connected from here to here, so the Birmingham line can service both. So that's the next thing we want to do. First, let's watch our new train go. Where is it? There it is. And let's take a ride with him. Oop, come here. Not you. Come here. There we go. Let's take a ride with our new train because, you know, it's a Mikado and it looks good. Look at that. Good looking train. Still only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars, but we'll upgrade that as we can. You can see some bumps back there, but overall not too bad. Alright. Cross the diamond. Zing. Kind of an angled diamond, but not too bad. Let's see. It's only a 9-minute trip, so that's not too bad. And between this and that, it should definitely start helping the refinery. We gotta pop up that little hill. Of course, it's saying no, nothing yet. Now, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get this in the habit right now so I can mess up the line now before it messes it up. That in north, full load. There is no reason for this train to run back half empty or anything of that nature. And it won't take long for this guy to say yes. He'll get it figured out pretty darn soon. So in the meantime, we'll let him go up there and he should sit now. And wait. There we go. That's what we want. You can see we started him off small. We'll get bigger when it's time. If he doesn't hit yes pretty soon, we'll go ahead and send him back. Alright. In the meantime, Birmingham is coming on its way now. He picks up only 88 at a time. I really, really, really need to increase these trains to be a little bit bigger. And I think I want to do that at some point. See, he's already picking up fuel now. He's got 14. So it's yes, so he's starting to fill it up. So it won't take them long to fill up. What I really want to do is replace these. Let's take a look. So you have fuel. Where is it? Fuel El Paso, Winston-Salem. And details, it's now 37 years old. And fuel Birmingham is now 37 years old. So I'd like to replace both of those. But what are you going to replace them with, you know? I mean, fuel Birmingham. Yeah, he's filling up rather quickly. Alright, so set vehicle. I'd like to set him up with a Mikado. So there's that. And then this is fuel only. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is what I'd like for the fuel Birmingham line. That's 11.5 million. Now, you say, well, you know, goodness gracious, that's a lot. Alright, let's look. Running cost 4.6. We made 8. We doubled. We need to go ahead and start investing. So I'm going to borrow the money. We've got more than enough to do the 100,000. I'm going to borrow the money to upgrade this train. So 11.5. So we need to get up to 11.5. And we'll go to 12.2. And we're going to say yes. And let's follow Let me change him. Let me go back here. I'm getting all discombobulated here. So it's 700, 701. So this will be Bay. Whoops, can't type today. Bay 702. Alright, so Bay 702 is filling up. What I'm going to do is going to go ahead and tell him to go. I want him to go ahead and run a route real fast. Alright, now, what I want to do, let me slow this down for just a second. Fuel Birmingham has already replaced itself, so there you go. So now, he can carry 180. The reason why I did that is because I'm going to add Birmingham and St. Paul onto that. So we're going to start with that one and put nope. Now we got no. And we're going to let this one continue a little bit smaller, even though this is the one that really needs to be upgraded too. So I'm going to upgrade that one too. I mean, you just have to bite the bullet sometimes. So let's see here. So this is fuel this guy. Alright, so that's the route now. And what I want to do is look at replacement, set vehicle. And I think on this one, because it's not going as far, I'm okay with doing something a little cheaper. 37, 47, how far? I think go up to 75. So let's just go with the Mogul. 17, a little bit better. I don't need the Atlantic, it's a little too much at that point. Although 62 miles an hour would be good. I think the Mogul will be okay. So we'll hit add. And then come down here and add these and put fuel. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 would be 9.66 million. So let's borrow that. And we'll go up to 9.66. There we go. And set vehicle to yes. And then we should see that one change here in just a second. So here we go. Bay. Let's see, Bay 700. Here we go. And let's get it sped back up so we can see it change. There you go. He currently can carry 88. That's about to change. So that's a lot of money, but when you think about it, I mean, we borrowed 23, so it's 230,000. We made $4 million in profit, or roughly $4 million in profit here, 3-something million. We can afford that payment to start with, you know, so it'll be okay. All right, here we go. Ready? And boom. Did it change? Why did it not change? Really? Okay. So we can put, let's 25%. Yes, we want to change you, please. So go change. When he hits station, he should change. All right, he unloaded his, or he's off and running now, full 180. And here comes my other guy. Zoom. Alright, you should change now. Boom, there he goes. Okay, so now we'll hit no and 100%. And now he should be, yep, 103 of 180. And you say, well, gee whiz, you know, it's going to be a lot. Well, if it keeps going up, we want to be able to, you know, ship the fuel. Because we're going to start bringing more and more crude oil in. So we want to be able to move it. Alright, he's already got a 41 waiting. He can carry 126, so it won't take long for that to fill up. Now that's going to start generating a whole lot more profit for us as we go along. So let's go ahead and repay 1, 2, 3, and we're already back down to only 22 million. So now, as soon as I get just a little bit more money, look at the difference, 629,000 now when it delivers. So as soon as we save up just a little bit more, we'll come across here and connect that. And then the next step is I got to have a train that will then go this way and deliver to here and here, and it'll use the inside path. So we're getting there. You know, one thing at a time, right? One thing at a time. And just like that, look at this. Now he's keeping up with it. You see how much now is ready for Birmingham. So when Birmingham gets back, he'll be able to haul it all. Let's see. So the Birmingham line can carry 180. So when he gets back, he's going to be able to haul all of that. So that's going to be good. Here he comes now, and he'll fill up. And this is something that you need to do for a while. You know, just kind of fill it up. make it run a whole lot better. So he's running 127 down here. Boom, watch this. Crank, that's 100, that's definitely good. And now he's filled up with 128, 129. I don't have that on wait for full load only. Oh yes I do. We need to change that now. You can go ahead and go because I don't want him waiting that long. So there you go. Because if he doesn't keep up, or if somehow or another demand goes down, you know, I don't want to have it so bad that he's just sitting there forever. Alright, how's he looking? He has 80 of 126. And he's producing pretty good. I do want him to wait though. I mean, it's filling up fairly quickly. 84, 85, I don't know. That's tough to say. I say go ahead and go. I mean, it's getting enough now where between the trips it should get plenty. And you can see on the circle line here, if I hit the right thing, that is, we're definitely moving along. 179 on the reverse, 86 on the forward. As the reverse just is coming into town, and the forward is going that way, packed full. And there we go, packed full. And he's going to fill up going that way. See how many are left afterwards. Let's see. Yeah, he does pretty good. He picks them up. Doesn't empty it though. But still, he's full. So that's good. You got 120, 120, you got a 100 and 100, so the more advanced ones are going in the reverse. I can't remember. Looking good. The passenger lines are nice and full, which is good. I mean, that's really good. Nice and full. Look how full this is. 247. Man, we need some more trucks, don't we? We buy a road vehicle truck. Fuel 1, 2, and let's put him on. This is the Birmingham fuel. Where's fuel? Birmingham truck. There we go. They need to go and get that emptied out because otherwise we're going to be sitting on too much fuel. There we go. Go empty that out. What I need to do is upgrade these vehicles though. I got enough for that? Yeah. Alright, fuel El Paso and fuel Birmingham truck. So let's go set replacement, set vehicle, this, and fuel. Okay, and yes, we'll watch that go. And fuel El Paso, set vehicle, this, come on, there we go, this, and fuel, yes. Let's see how much that costs us now. A small fortune. Of that, I'm sure. And let's go by age here. We should see pretty much everybody get replaced now. We could even put as much as only 25%. Even 25% of this one. I want them all replaced now. Move up to the Mac. Just make life easier. There you go. He should get replaced. Boom. There we go. That's everybody but one or two on this line. Everybody but one on that line. Alright, almost done. Is this guy like not old enough or something? Details. 1 year, that's why. I should just replace. I guess it's not going to be old enough to do it, huh? What'll happen is everything will stack up behind these two guys. Where is he? I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, everything's going to stack up behind them. Come on, dude, get to the station. My guess is he's not going to be able to handle it anyways. Where are they? Here he comes. All these cars are stacked up behind him. You know what? I'm going to send you to the depot. And you, I'm going to send to the depot. Because I think I just bought you two guys not too long ago. Alright, 100% and no. 100% and no. And instead, what I'm going to do is open up this depot and say, nope, you're gone. And nope, you're gone. By road vehicle, Mac. No, I'm just done with it. Fuel 1, 2, and set line, fuel Birmingham truck, and away you go. There you go. That's all settled now. All right. All right. St. Paul's still looking good. Trains are going well. All right, and then we come up here, and New Orleans is looking really good. And this is where we're going to put the port in. I like how this is growing right down here. It looks really good. All right, and then the forward line is stacking up. And then how's he doing? He did well. He just dropped off. Let's go back to the line. Get rid of this. So he just dropped off. Doing good. And Fuel Birmingham isn't really making any money yet, but you know he will. And we'll get this thing upgraded and really start moving. And there you go. He's still packing it in there. It worked out how we wound up having to remodel, change all this around over here. I really like to make this station even longer, but you know, you can't have everything you want. There's like nothing waiting for Fuel Birmingham. This is the problem though. See, if I send him up there without having him wait, I've got to put him back on wait, because if I don't, he'll go up here and it'll be an empty run back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Can't have that. How much is it going to cost me to do this? Let's see here. From there to there, 287K. I just go with the wood or the stone bridge, 287K, 306,000. Let's just go ahead and do it and be done with it. Do that, and then there we go. And voila. And we will put a signal here, so he has to wait before he can get on the line. And then we should be set. And what we'll do is we will go to the Birmingham line, Fuel Birmingham. And after the Birmingham branch, we want to add a station. And we want to add there. It's going to make it to St. Paul, yep. It'll go down. Should go back that direction, yep, down, and then back up. And then he'll just cross right back over. Perfect. There we go. Fuel Birmingham / St. Paul. And it's going to cost me more money in the long run, or in the short run, to run that. But overall, I think it's going to do better, because he can haul huge amounts of fuel now and be able to hit 2 different cities, which is going to cause this to have even more demand. So when you go to details now, this will go up to 3220 now. It says, hey, we can produce that much because there's that much being called for. And then what I can do is when I'm watching this, I can just say, okay, he gets a certain amount, we can just let him go. Because after a while, he'll hold up that train, which he's doing. So we've got to let him go now. So, all right, you go. Even though it's only 42, I gotta let him go. I could have him swap and go into that lane, but that's all right. We'll just have that go for now. And he's delivering 48, which isn't too bad. Still not making money yet, but you got to give that time. This time he's going to have a lot more when he gets back. So we'll go ahead and let him just turn right back around and go pick up more fuel, because now there's another 32 waiting there, 33. I wonder if I put one over here, I could get him to. Well, I don't want to mess up that guy, because he's. I'd rather just have it go this way. Yeah, go back up there. Get yourself filled up, and then we'll get you going here. You got 100 now. See, now I can let him just sit there and fill up. And for the first time in ever, that station is empty. It's a 1600 and ready to go up. Maximizing our line. Maximizing our line. He's doing really good. And with the extra fuel we got coming in over there, got 149 sitting in stock right now. So it's not going to go down with all the extra in stock, and that's good. And it'll get to a point where he's producing so much that when this train comes in, he'll just fill up almost immediately. And right now he's filling up. I've got that other train coming. A little bit of micromanaging here. You know, it's not quite running on its own yet, but we'll get to that point. Here he comes, and we'll go ahead and send him on his way. And this train full of 107 can drop off, which is really going to do a number on this guy. Here we go. Let's see how much this makes. Pulling in here. 107. 374,000. Boy, that puts him close to running a profit now. Won't take him long. Look at all that fuel's in there, and that's how much he can hold. He can hold, he potentially is calling for this amount because he can ship this amount, which is good. So, yeah, things are going well. Yeah, we got a new train. There we go, Milwaukee Road class. Okay, so he's already building up to 49. It is now January, and we're not making a lot of extra money right now, but we will. Let's see how much he drops off here. And there's our $330,000 payment. That's all right. Pretty paid for that. We're down to 21.5. Let's see how much he drops off. 542,000, and he dropped off all but 4, which is not good to start with, but he'll get to the point where more of it's going down there. You see, he'll come downhill, have to make this sharp turn. Whoa! Don't derail. That's quite the turn. And there he has to wait. Oh, we need a signal in the middle so he can get moving again. There we go. Otherwise, it's too far. There we go. And he's having to wait, so you got some signal blocks in there. And that's going to be the one thing that's going to hold him up. You know, he has to get on this passenger line. But overall, it's not too bad. With only 4 trains, it shouldn't be too bad at all. As soon as he clears, he'll go, and then he can go. At least now it's in blocked. We can get closer. You know, now I can move up to here and so forth and so on. So not too bad. And you still look, you know, last year we spent a ton of money. 10.6 in vehicles, 21.7 the year before. But when you look, we made 10.7 and our running cost was 7. We still made a $3 million profit. So we should be on set to break that this year as well. So, all right, as soon as he clears out of there, take off and deliver his 3, and away we go. You see already, earning a profit. As soon as that oil line really starts to pick up, so he's got 23 waiting. He's upgraded, so it's not going to take him long until. And right now, what I'm going to do is real quick, crude oil 1. Let's go full load, and that way there he's going to sit there now and deliver full loads rather than because as he upgrades, he's going to fill up pretty quick. Nope, and see, if you make an adjustment to the line, production will go to 0 until the end of the month, and it's one thing that needs to be fixed. This production will now drop all the way to 0 because I changed wait till full load only. The computer can't handle it. It can't figure it out. It stops itself and it'll go all the way down to 0. I'll show you real fast. Watch. It'll go all the way down to 0. Then at the beginning of the month, it'll adjust itself. It's crazy. There you go. Up the hill he goes and headed back. And look how much is waiting now. 200. He can't even haul it all right now. So, and he has to get all the way back up here. So it's definitely going to turn a profit soon enough. But watch. See, all the way down. Still line usage. Production is going to drop all the way to 0. When this clicks over to March, you'll see it start to go back up. So just be prepared for that. If you make any adjustment whatsoever, the fact that this now says wait for full load, any adjustment, that's what's going to happen. So here we go. March 29th. March 31st and April 1st, and there it goes back up. So just know that that's going to happen. It's going to cost you some money for a little bit. It's the way it goes. Alright, and details, he has none stored now. That's not good. So his production is going to just drop right off again. He's not keeping any in store now because, you know, he expected that extra to come in, but it didn't. But again, you know, it'll adjust itself. It's a process. You know. All right, here he comes, and there is currently 259 waiting on him. Almost didn't make him big enough, huh? Look at that. All right, off he goes with a full load for the first time. Excuse me. You can see here, he's now shooting back up. And he's filling up. And when he fills up, he can come over. A full load. I want to see how much this guy makes dropping off a full load down there. And right now, again, this is dropping through the roof because he didn't have enough oil. But that's going to change. And the more we can continue to bring this guy in with full loads, the more that's going to change. Yep. Let's go ahead and tell him to go because he's still catching up. There we go. And some of this, like I said, a little bit of adjusting here. All right, so he got 531,000. He delivered all at 28, and that's good. So that's going to start making it where he's going to start making a profit before you know it. There you go. So we're going to go ahead and leave that here. I'm going to let this kind of sort itself out, balance itself out over the next, little bit, and start repaying some of this loan, as you can see here. You can start paying some of this down. It won't be long. We'll have that paid for. Don't be afraid to take out the loans. You know, just look at your income, look at your running cost, figure out the difference, and say, okay, can I afford the payment? And just realize, you know, hey, look, okay, if it's, you know, going to be a little bit, that's fine. 205,000 or whatever it's going to be. It's fine. Worry about what profit I'm making, and then know that I can pay that back in just a year or two. All right. So hey, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. We'll see you soon. We appreciate you watching.